Hi boys and girls, welcome to a new week of reading. This week we have 3 new sounds to learn, okay, and we will be talking more about something in reading comprehension that we already have this year. It's called cause and effect, so we're going to keep practicing that this week. The first thing you'll need, actually the only thing you'll need, is your blue reading book, your 1.2 reading book. I'm on page 46 where you see this picture of 2 stories of almost like a school or a classroom. Okay, I'm on page 46, 4-6. So if you need to pause and go grab that and find your page, please do. As I look at my picture, I see a giraffe. Do you see the giraffe? I see a giraffe. And what is next to the giraffe? You might say rollerblades or skates. When I hear the word skates, I hear the A vowel sound, okay? A in skate. Do you hear it? Good. Okay, what other things in the picture have the long A sound in them? I see these ducks in a lake. Yes, I see ducks in a lake. Lake has the long A sound. The vowel sound I hear in this tool that this man is using outside is also A. What tool is he using? Rake. Very good. If I segment and blend it, rake. Did you hear the A in the middle? Good job. Okay, what other things are in here? There's a class pet somewhere. Oh, what's way over here on the shelf? A snake. Totally. Snake has that A sound in it too. That is a vowel sound, boys and girls. And we call that vowel sound the long A sound. So if I said the word gate, let's segment and blend that together. G-ate. Gate. Good. I hear the A as my vowel sound in the middle of the word. My beginning sound is G, my middle sound is A, and my end sound is T. Gate. Okay? Now, our I can statement for today and throughout the whole week is I can hear and read long A. So we have to be able to hear it in words and we have to be able to read it in words. Okay? So say that sound. A. Notice it's saying its own name. The A is saying its own name. A, rake, gate. Long vowels, this is a rule, long vowels say their own name, okay? Now this week we're only practicing A though. Okay, so if I were to write the word gate, here's how we read that long A. A lot of the time there is something called a bossy E at the end of a word. And this bossy E does not make any sounds. All this bossy E is doing is it's quietly telling the vowel to say your own name. It's bossy. It's quiet, but it's bossy. It says, say your own name. Okay? So instead of this A saying ah, this A will say its name. A. Okay? So let's think. If we had that word gate, we'd have G. A, because bossy E is telling the A, say your own name. G-ate. And this would be a T. Okay? This blank line here is because there can be lots of different sounds right here, but the E is always going to be there to tell that A to say its own name. So this word is gate. Okay? Let's practice some together. In my blue reading book, I am turning one page. I will see a picture of a rake again. Rake has the long A sound. You'll notice in the word rake, there's a bossy E at the end. The bossy E tells the A, say your own name. Okay? Now as I look at this page of my yellow words, I'm on page 48, I see some blends here, so I have to be really ready to read. Okay, so right now, first graders, you see our bossy E's are at every word. The end of every word, there's a bossy E. That means that bossy E is telling the A, say your own name. So every A in our words today are going to say what sound? They're going to say A. Okay, are you ready? Let's try, starting with B-R. Ooh, brr. Here we go. Brave. Brave. Good. Remember, we don't have to sound out that ending E. It's being quiet, and it's bossy. Okay? All right, next one with the M. Here we go. Made. Made. Awesome. Next one with T-R. Aid. Trade. Good job. Go ahead and do this next one with the W. Wake. Wake. And the last one, try it on your own. What's our word? Good. Bake. Bake. Awesome job. All right, let's practice them down at the bottom. So the words we just practiced reading are going to be in those sentences down there. Practice reading sentence number 1 to yourself quietly until I say stop. Okay, stop. Ready to read it with me? I'm on sentence number 1, starting with that. That brave man made him trade. Good job. All right, sentence number 2. It's a question starting with will. Go ahead and read it to yourself until I say stop. Stop. Are you ready? Okay, give me 5 in 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your finger on the word will in your book. Here we go. Will Nat wake up and bake it? Good job. So when we read the word Nat, the name Nat, we didn't make that long A sound. We're still making the short A because there's no bossy E in that name. Okay? So it's will Nat, and then we had to switch to long A. Wake, because there's a bossy E. Up and bake it. Nice job. Okay, let's quickly go over our sight words for the week. Okay, make sure your eyeballs are on the words and your mouth is saying it to tell your brain, I need to remember this. Here we go. The first word is could. Say the word. Could. Nice job. Next word is a long E. It's going to say its own name. The word is be. Nice job. Old. Say the word. Old. Good job. Paper. Look at it. Say it. Paper. Nice job. The next word is of. Say the word. Of. Nice job. Now, so not off. It's not off. It's of. Okay, and the last one is an animal. Horse. Good job. Horse. All right, we'll keep practicing those this week. We are all set with our blue reading book, so go ahead and put that off to the side. Now it's my turn to read to you. I have another I can statement. We always have one for our phonics and for our comprehension. Now, it says, I can understand what causes things to happen in a story. I can understand what causes things to happen in a story. And then I put these fancy words here. Cause and effect. Do you remember cause and effect? We talked a little bit about, what if you ate all your Halloween candy in one night? What might be the effect of that? Right? The effect is what happens, and the cause is why something happens. So if you have an upset stomach, it might be because you ate all your Halloween candy in one night. Okay, right? Good job. So we're going to read a story about Jimmy today. Okay? And Jimmy is going to have a little bit of a problem today. Okay, see if you can pick up on his problem and see if you can tell me why or figure out why Jimmy has this problem. All right, it's called Jimmy's Lesson. All you have to do is listen. "Wake up, Jimmy," Jimmy's mother said. "Get up or you will be late to school." Jimmy was sleepy because he had stayed up late the night before reading his new book. His mom had warned him he would be tired if he stayed up too late. "Hurry up," his mother called. "It's almost time to go." What's Jimmy's problem? What's his problem today? He's tired, right? He's sleepy, he's tired, he's getting up late. Did you figure out why? Why? What was the cause of him being tired today? He stayed up too late reading his book, huh? Cause and effect, right? The cause was he stayed up late reading his book. Okay, so what happened? He was tired the next morning. Oh boy, Jimmy. Jimmy jumped out of bed. He brushed his teeth, washed his face, and grabbed his backpack. Jimmy ran into the kitchen and quickly drank a glass of orange juice. He gobbled up his eggs. "We're out of time," said his mother. She grabbed the car keys. "Let's go." Jimmy and his mom arrived at school just as the warning bell rang. As Jimmy climbed out of the car, his mother smiled and said, "Hope you learn a lot today." Jimmy sat down at his desk. He looked inside his backpack. "Oh no!" Jimmy exclaimed. His pencils and crayons weren't there. His homework wasn't there either. "I was in such a hurry to leave that I forgot all my stuff." Oh no, what's Jimmy's next problem? He's at school now and he's not prepared, is he? He doesn't have his homework. He doesn't have his notebook. He doesn't have his pencils or his crayons. So now he's unprepared. Why was he unprepared? Why didn't he have all his stuff today? Because he stayed up late, and then because he stayed up late, he was in a hurry, wasn't he, at home? And when we're in a hurry, we can forget things sometimes. Let's see if Jimmy has any more problems today. During art, a friend offered to share his crayons. During spelling, Jimmy had to borrow a pencil. And during math, Jimmy was the only one in his group who didn't have his homework. Finally, the day was over. Jimmy was exhausted. When his mother picked him up, Jimmy got into the car and sighed. "I'm glad that's over," he said. "What?" his mother asked. "Did you learn something that was really hard today?" "Yes," Jimmy said. "I learned that I should go to bed on time so that I can get up on time. If I don't, I might leave in a hurry and forget everything I need for school." "I think you learned a lot today," said Jimmy's mom with a smile. And that is the end of our story about Jimmy. He totally had a lot going on today, didn't he? What was the biggest cause of all his problems at school? He stayed up way too late, right? I bet some of you might have done that before. I know I've done that before, where I stayed up too late, and when I had to get up the next morning, I'm too tired. Okay? That's a pretty common cause and effect. What might be the effect if we go to bed on time when we should and make sure we get enough sleep? What might be the effect the next day? Would you feel rested? Hopefully. You feel more ready for the day and prepared, and you certainly wouldn't be super tired, right? And you wouldn't be in a hurry if you woke up on time. So think about it. The choices you make, a lot of them have an effect. Okay, so if you make your cause a good thing, I bet your effects will be a good thing. Thank you for sharing with me, boys and girls, today, and thank you for letting me share my story about Jimmy with you. I will see you soon. Head over to Seesaw to finish your reading activity.